joined by Avery
Welcome
Chatham,
back.
Ava Vickers. Welcome to the studio part of
We have the
Big
women's
Ten
volleyball
Media
players
Days.
from Indiana
You guys
University,
are
and their
showing
names
us
are
up.
Avery Chatham and
Actually,
Ava
down to the shoes.
Vickers. Let's listen
Always I
in
need to plan better.
to what they have to say about this
But
right
we're so excited to have
now.
you guys here. How's the day
For
been
Indiana
so far?
Hoosiers.
It's been so much fun. It's so fun to like be in this environment. It's awesome.
It's been awesome. It's also just great to meet a bunch of people and also just to see a bunch of people that we have seen before outside of the court.
Ava, your coach talked about you off the court, model, DJ. You started a new clothing brand. Can you tell us a little bit about that and some of your off-season passions, off-court passions?
Yeah. So I'm really passionate about a lot of things outside of volleyball, one of those being fashion and clothes. And I started a clothing brand recently called Project U. I launched it a few months ago, actually, and it's been awesome. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I think that I have such a passion for volleyball, and I also have such a passion for this other part of me that's outside of volleyball. And so I just think having the opportunity to balance both of those and also just having such a great ecosystem of teammates and coaches who truly support it, I'm just so grateful for.
Where can people find information on that clothing line?
So the link's actually in my personal Instagram bio, which is Ava Vickers _. The link for the Project U Instagram is in there, and then the link to the website is in my personal one and the Project U Instagram bio as well.
Avery, what do you like to do outside of volleyball?
Hang out with these people. I mean, I love my teammates so much, so it makes it really easy to just hang out and just chill. I feel like when it comes to, I don't know, doing stuff outside of volleyball, I always just resort to hanging out with my teammates and family, obviously.
Your coach talked about your arm and that you have a world-class arm. What are your pro aspirations after collegiate volleyball?
I'd love to play in the States. I think the new leagues that are in the States have been such a great opportunity for all of us that want to stay close to home, and I think that's my goal, so we'll see.
And what motivates you? Like, what part of your game do you really want to improve on to get to that level?
I think all aspects of it, I still have a lot to improve on. I think this season and this spring, we worked on a lot of things like defense and blocking and all the things that, like, me as a right side, I don't really work on defense and all that kind of stuff, but in the off chance that I have to go back row or all that kind of stuff, just being prepared for everything and all the little things has been really important to me over the spring and also first season.
Ava, you showed some major growth last season, took on a bigger role, and even played through injury for a lot of the season. What was last year like for you, and what are you looking on to improve on this season?
Yeah, going through injury last year was definitely a roller coaster. It was tough, but I'm just grateful to have the support system I had. I think with the teammates, from coaches to support staff, everybody generally was looking out for me going through injury, but also just giving me so much feedback when it came to my game as well. And so I'm just really looking forward to this year, kind of having that same support system and continue growing as a player.
Do you have any personal goals towards your game that you're looking on improving?
I feel like, honestly, I'm always just looking to continue chasing great personally. I think whether that's working to continue my blocking, working on taking angles, and just hitting, trying to run some new sets, just make the tempo faster, anything like that, I'm always looking to work on.
Avery, you're such a fiery player, and you can tell your team feeds off that energy. Is that how you lead on the court?
I just like to lead by example. I feel like when it comes to having energy and all that kind of stuff, if I can be as consistent as I can for the team, then that's what I like to do for them.
Heading into your senior season, what kind of legacy or impact do you want to leave on this Indiana volleyball program?
I just want to dive into the university as much as I can and leave it and just know that I'm bleeding Indiana, and that's all that I really care about.
What have been your favorite parts of being Indiana volleyball player so far? I mean, heading into your senior season, you have a couple years under your belt now. Just what does it look like, and what have you enjoyed most?
I feel like something that I always enjoy is just being around my best friends. I feel like it's such like an amazing experience to be able to go through hard, to compete. Even team dinners, it's like the little things with my teammates is just so much fun. I feel like those are honestly the things that I feel like I will really remember.
Yeah,
I think having a good group of people, which we do have, and just kind of going through everything together has been the best thing ever.
Ava, I read that you like small gestures, like holding hands before a big play. Where did you learn that, and how do you use that?
I think I kind of started early this past year when I started getting a lot more playing time. It was something that I realized on myself, but I didn't really realize the moment of it also calmed down people around me. Like at the net, it was a common thing for me to just reach out and hold the right side and outside next to me's hands before we play, before every serve, or especially my setter, like when we're in service receive, I'll just grab her hand and hold it just so she knows that I'm there for her and I'm there for her as well. And it just kind of, I don't know, it's something that I definitely will continue doing, and I just love that it kind of became a thing where it wasn't just to help me, but it was to help everybody else around me.
Have there been any themes that this team has been working on in the gym in the spring or summer, just what you guys have been really dialed in on?
think consistency and trust have been like our biggest things. I think when it comes to season and when it comes to all the big matches that we have, which is pretty much every single one, I think having trust and being consistent is the biggest thing.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I also think a big thing that we're working on is just taking advantage of the opportunity, being grateful to be in this position where we have all the support. We're in one of the best conferences in the nation, so it's just really being grateful for the opportunity to be here. Yeah.
You guys have seen your upcoming schedule. Anything that excites you? Any matchups you're looking forward to?
I'm personally really excited. I'm always excited to play Purdue. Being from Indiana, you know, Fishers is my hometown. I'm in the home state that I grew up in. Purdue and IU were kind of the two schools that I, like in my high school, middle school, either half people liked Purdue, half people liked IU. So being able to represent one of my home state schools is important to me. And so being able to play the big rivalry match that I've always watched growing up is super important. And the fact that it's going to be in Gainbridge Fieldhouse is even more exciting this year. So I'm really looking forward to that.
I'm really excited to go home, play UCLA and USC, and seeing family and playing in front of a whole bunch of people I haven't played in front of for a really long time.
What would you say makes playing for Indiana volleyball special? Like, what differentiates your program to other programs in the Big Ten?
I would say personally just our home environment. I think our fans, we truly have some of the best fans, whether it's our student section, our season ticket holders, or family members that come and watch games. I think the second that people step into Wilkinson Hall, they just feel the love and the support of the fans and just the environment we have, which I think is so special.
Yeah, I agree. I think playing for the community is really important, and it's been awesome, and they've been behind us through every step, which has been amazing.
I read that both of you went to Paris. Was it together or separately?
It was separate, yeah.
Okay, and what were some of your highlights?
I went there with my family, and it was just an amazing thing. My brother's going off and doing his own thing. My mom was just kind of hanging out, so it was kind of our last trip together, which was really memorable.
Yeah, my mom and I actually just did a girls' trip. The year before, we did a family trip to Italy, and I caught the love of traveling internationally. So I'm like, can we do another trip? And so my mom and I just went on a little girls' trip, and it was super fun. A lot of shopping and a lot of eating. It was really fun just to have that time with my mom before coming back to IU.
How would you guys describe the culture of Indiana volleyball's team right now? I know you have some new faces, some key players that have graduated and moved on from last season. What does the culture look like inside of your gym right now?
Best friends, but also like extremely competitive in the best way possible. I think it's been the most competitive it's ever been, but then it's like after we're like, okay, so what are we doing after? Like, are we gonna go hang out? Like, what's happening? And I think that's so important to have the balance of we can go at each other in the gym and make each other better, but then afterwards I'm like, I love these girls and I would do anything for them.
I think along with just being best friends and genuinely loving each other as humans, just the feeling of constantly raising the standard every single day, and along with doing that, we're constantly catching it. And I think that's something that we've, especially this past spring and summer, we've been getting really good at.
Yeah.
How did you guys spend the summer?
We were there in June and July, and we were hanging out in the gym a lot, but also doing a lot of team bonding, especially with our 7 new freshmen. We wanted to make them feel as comfortable as possible, so we were going to the pool, going to dinners, just making them feel as home as fast as possible.
Looking back on it, it's crazy that we've only been together for like 2 months.
I
It
know.
feels like we've been together for a whole season with our freshmen and our new people on our team.
Yeah, it's been great.
Going into the 2025 season, how do you want fans to look at Indiana volleyball? When people watch you guys out on the court, what do you want them to think about when they see you play?
They've arrived, and I think that this is our year.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
100%. I'm with Avery on that. I think every single year, people are starting to look at us truly as a threat, and I think this year is the year that we're going to arrive, for sure.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to watch you guys this season. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us here
you.
today.
And that was from the
Avery,
Indiana
have a
University
great
women's
rest of your day.
Thank you so
volleyball
much.
players.
Back to you, Rick.
Yeah.
A strong